Oh shit now. Hey yo guys, what the fuck is up? It's BKV2, British Kid V2, Big Dick BKV2, Big Black Alexander Rushchev with a big black dick. Oh man, that was a little gay. What the fuck is up guys? So like I promised man, we have a separate video that I wanted to do for a while now on WWE 2K16. Basically my thoughts on what 2K could do to fucking make online better. Now you see right here, I mean look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm using a legendary fucking Haku. This guy's a fucking legend, Hall of Fame, all that. And I see a 100-year-old man in some hentai looking shit. Like if I was, you know, looking up some hentai, fucking Teen Titans raving, and someone made a fan-made video hugging tentacle fucked by the 100 tentacle man. Like that's what Ric Flair is dressed in. I don't want to see a legend dressed in some shit like that, man. But you know I had to beat the brakes off this motherfucker for that one. But that brings us into our first point about this whole online shit. Include a filter for created wrestlers and superstars, and make superstars' movesets unedible for online. Now what I mean by this is this. Now you ever log on WWE 2K16, you pick your favorite superstar who is not John Cena, because I mean I'm the only person who likes John Cena. You pick your favorite superstar, some NXT motherfucker, I say Finn Balor, and you're like, okay, I'm looking for a great match. I want to have a nice back and forth simulation like match like they do on the TV. And you go in there and you see a created wrestler. You're like, I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, this guy looks like he's dressed like fucking Ed Hardy reject, and that was like 10 years ago, but fuck it, man. Can we have a good match? And you get in the match, and the first thing that happens, this motherfucker sprints to you and does some unblockable, unreversible, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog fast type move. Well, yeah, this is why I want movesets uneditable for superstars, and this is why I want a filter. You know, there's no reason why 2K shouldn't be excused for taking this out. You know, they put in this shitty background matchmaking, and they put in this shit to where you have to play with creative wrestlers no matter what. I feel like it should be a filter. I mean, granted, it's not enough, like, a lot of people that play this game, but I know there's definitely a fine line between motherfuckers that like that creative wrestler shit and motherfuckers that like the superstar shit. Because like I said, man, I was in like the little WWE, you know, 13, WWE 12, like, pro community and shit like that. I mean, can you call us pros? We fucking play wrestling games. But I was in that little niche, you know, cult fucking community. And you had, like, that fine line. Like, you had the niggas that, you know, love fighting 100 max overall calls with their 100 max overall calls and see who could pull off, you know, the most shittiest unreversible moves first. You had people that like that shit. You know, you put them in their own category. But then you had the real niggas like me that like to use superstars and put on good matches for the imaginary fans that are watching in the fucking stands. And you know, I also, you know, part of that point was I wouldn't want it so you can bring superstars with edited movesets online. So pretty much, you know, 2K, they fuck up movesets in this game a lot. I mean, we see like niggas with moonsaults that shouldn't have it. You know, some people with sidewalk slams that shouldn't have it. What people like to do, you know, for single player, make shit more realistic, is make it so they change that move and it's more custom to something they would see that superstar doing. But look, now you got some of the niggas that be like, okay, my favorite superstar is Seth Rollins. So am I going to do the Seth Rollins instead of going online with the regular normal moveset that Seth Rollins was programmed with? I'm going to give Seth Rollins some bullshit, unreversible, unblockable, some goddamn ultra combo, and equip it to them and go online with it and mess up the experience for others. I feel like that shit should only be accustomed to single player, because when you think about it, the purpose for that would really be for single player, because we know anything online is abused. People do anything to win, they'll fucking suck a dick to them. So enough with that point. I need some water, man. My shit dry. No game. So our second point here is, I want, you guys already know, I want 2K to look into online more, you know. I don't want it to just be an afterthought for wrestling games, because wrestling games are fun online and it's not just, you know, some little pastime. This shit could really grow into something big and competitive, because there's competitive shit to it. I feel like what they should do for 2K17 is bring up well-respected WWE forum members, so niggas on the WWE 2K16 forum, those people the ones that play online, they know their shit. They're always around online. They know the unbalanced moves. They know the shit that's unblockable. And they know the shit that's hard to reverse. Bring them up to test the game. Give them about a few days to a week. You know, have them create their superstar. Have them, you know, just slaving on this fucking game and looking for the moves that do all this fast shit and, you know, crazy Ryu Hayabusa shit. And have them adjust it. Because to tell you the truth, that little kick to the head, that side kick to the head, I don't have it in this video. But anyone that plays online knows what I'm talking about. There's no reason it should be that fast. You know, it looks unrealistic to start with. So, you know, you should have niggas like that go on there and say, look, this needs to be slowed down. Because from a gameplay competitive aspect, it's just retarded. So, yeah. And also, the respected YouTubers on WWE, that play WWE and, you know, online and know their shit, bring them in to test it. And it shouldn't be that hard to research them, because most people that put YouTube videos to this shit is doing Universe. So if you look up WWE online, it shouldn't be hard. I mean, you find a nigga like me, bring me in there. But with that said, I want to go into my third point. Include lobbies. Bring that shit back. I don't know what kind of fucking crystal methamphetamine you were on with WWE 2K15, but that was the worst fucking idea since Russell Wilson not giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Like, who in the 2K office thought, you know what, guys, instead of having a lobby, why don't we have background matchmaking? So you can traverse the menus as you find a game. That's fucking retarded, man. It is. You'll be sitting there forever. It caused a bunch of glitches, a lot of freezing shit. Just take it out. Have lobbies. A nigga can wait, man. I can listen to Justin Bieber. You know, that's my favorite artist. I can listen to Justin Bieber. I can play fucking Flappy Bird on my phone. Match found. Okay, let's go. Kick some ass. So please, bring back lobbies. No one likes the background matchmaking. Also, what I want to see, this is a pretty big point. I want to see a created wrestler, a call championship mode, like from the Fight Night series. I think that would do wonders. We all know wrestling is all about the title. In every wrestling game, when you make a created wrestler, if it's not about going to WrestleMania and winning that match, it's about being a champion. That's what you hear every wrestler say. You watch Tough Enough, it's, I want to be the next WWE champion. It's not, I want to be the next John Cena. It's, I want to be the fucking champion with the belt around my waist. When you seen Charlotte win the Divas Championship, she broke down in tears. Bitch looked like she was at a funeral. That's what people want. It's part of the passion. And if you bring that to an online aspect, it will not only make the game much more fun, but it would seem like shit is on the line. You know, records are for DJs, like Dan Hardy said. We need something else that's on the line and motherfuckers will care about. And I think a title will work wonders. Now, I only have like a plan for it that's very loose. You know, it's not really on hands. But I would say something around the line of, you have 5 titles. Or you put as many as you want. Intercontinental, your tag team belts, WWE, your world heavyweight belt, United States belt, and I guess a Divas belt, you know, just to throw it in there. So the Divas are actually useful in this game, because you'll never find a Divas matchmaking match. Trust me, I tried. And you have it so the title holder has to defend it 5 or 6 times a week. This makes it so it's not just that one time and then you're safe, you know. So that way the chances of everyone being able to be a title holder are high, because unless you're a god at a wrestling game, you know, you're not going to be champion for the longest. So I really think they should have something like that in there, and it would make it so the niggas who like single player and universe and making their creative superstar the best shit on there, they're good, they're satisfied. You put them in their own little shit. And you got niggas like me who like to play multiplayer that wish it was more substance to it. And you have online belts. You know, I can fucking brag to my girlfriend, yo, I'm a bitch, I don't give a fuck if you don't suck my dick today. Because you know why? I'm a fucking champion in WWE 2K17 online. So who gives a fuck what you want to do? Anyways, that brings me into my next point. And this is nice and short. Servers should be looked into. Now, I don't really think they will. I'll give them props. The servers may be kind of bad on this, but it's better. You know, I usually get into matches that have slight delay. Like, it's not unplayable. I mean, I would play WWE 2K15 and half the fucking matches were unplayable. It was so stupid. But the reason why I don't think they're looking to it as heavy is because their flagship game, NBA 2K16, still has like bad servers, and you know, until that shit gets fixed, I highly doubt they'll make servers in WWE 2K a high priority. I just don't see that. But it's a suggestion, so you know, go with that shit. Also, what I would like to see It's something, this is another short one. Entrances should be back online. I remember the times in WWE games where I have a private match with my friends. I'd be like, hold on, I'm gonna accept your invite, but let me edit my entrance. You know, I gotta put like page on my Titantron so you niggas can see this shit when you see me come out and shit and stomp. You don't do that no more. You go in a private match, it's ding ding ding, fight, you know. I want entrances on. And it doesn't have to be mandatory. You can choose to cut it off or cut it on at your leisure, you know, in your lobby, because that's another good thing lobbies actually did. But I would love to see entrances on. I mean, you make a game that's as graphically beautiful as this and you don't want to showcase your entrances online? That's kind of fucked up, bro. But yeah, please turn entrances on online. Another thing I want, and this is pretty much in any game, you see this in, I don't know if it's NBA 2K anymore, but like in fighting games and online games, you have weekly challenges. So I would like things like weekly challenges, XP bonuses, shit like that should all be added based on what's going on in WWE lately. So here's a perfect example. Seen on Monday Night Raw, Bray Wyatt cut that awesome promo about how he, you know, he didn't try to recruit the Undertaker and Kane. He wanted to harvest their power so he could be the eater of worlds. He's got the world in his hands, you know, so he could do that. Since he's the hottest commodity and he was trending on Twitter and he's like the topic of the week, make it so the weekly challenge is, I don't know, play 10 matches as Bray Wyatt, win 10 matches as Bray Wyatt, and you get more XP as you do that, and you can rank up fast. That way, this gives people the incentive to want to rank up fast, and it's just an extra challenge to do, and it also makes it so there's more variety. So a motherfucker won't just go online and use John Cena and try and win every match. You'll be like, okay, I can rank up faster, let's do a challenge, you know, Bray Wyatt, I can use Bray Wyatt. So, you know, I think that would be definitely a step in the right direction. It's something small you can do. It's not anything that's big, that, like, to tell you the truth, this could literally be patched in. But it's just a suggestion. What I would also want, I think that's actually it, yeah, so that's actually it. So basically what I want to say, guys, what I want to say is this. Suggest this to 2K. You know, what 2K is doing right now, so I had to take a fucking water. What 2K is doing right now, man, is they're giving us some half-ass shit at times. Universe pretty much downgraded. People say that my career mode is not great, and I mean, you look it online, it's as bare bones as shit. You guys need to support this game. If you really love your wrestling games, talk to these motherfuckers, man. Spread this shit to the big WWE YouTubers that suck 2K's dick and, you know, open their eyes like, yo, this is really what the fuck we need, man. But what I said, these are just suggestions for online. BKV2, British Kid V2.